having an awesome day today. Happy New Year's and all that good stuff. I've been on a small hiatus for a little bit of time, but I am super glad and excited to be back and doing videos on a weekly basis. And we're going to kick off the 2022 year with a really amazing guitar that I've been dying to make a video. I've been teasing a lot of people about this guitar right here. Without further ado, let's go ahead and check it out. So what is this amazing, beautiful instrument that I've got in my hands? Well, this is a guitar that's made by a manufacturer that you maybe haven't heard about before, or maybe you have. This is from the Shijie brand of guitars, and if you don't know about them, Shijie is a very small manufacturer out of China that makes super high quality instruments, similar to what Eastman guitars do, and they're meant to compete with some of the other American-made instruments that are out there, but at a slightly lower cost. The company's been around for 5 years. It's a small builder. It's not a mass-produced factory or anything like that. And they really try to pay attention to detail to some of the offerings and the quality and the build and the construction and all those things, which we'll go into detail later. But yeah, this instrument is from Shijie. However, the headstock will maybe tell you different. It's labeled as a Black Pearl guitar. So maybe in here it gets a little confusing, and you might be asking yourself, what the heck is a Black Pearl guitar? Well, it's not Squier Defender, it's not Epiphone or Gibson, it probably isn't even PRS SE2S2, right? It's much closer than that. Really, it's kind of a small rebranding, and I think they're not doing that anymore. But it's kind of a small rebranding to where they just make some adjustments in some of the features, but at the end of the day, they're made by the same people to the same standards, and it's just a few small differences to bring you an instrument at an even more accessible price point. This guitar right here is only $754 shipped to your door, and you are going to see hopefully by the end of this video why that is an incredible deal. Before I get into some playing samples, I'd like to go over the specs, and I believe I have the specification sheet right here in this bag. So let's pull that out so I make sure I don't make any mistakes while I read these off. By the way, including this in a guitar should absolutely be something that every manufacturer does. I don't know why I don't see it more often. Okay, so this is a Shijie Guitars Tonemaster 380. So this guitar has a mahogany one-piece body, so that's one solid piece of wood. Obviously, you see a beautiful quilted maple top. You've got your pickups, which are custom 65s made in Japan. So that's interesting. One volume, one tone pot. You've got a three-way position selector switch, and then you've got these two toggles right here. One is for your coil split, and the other one is a boost that's powered by a battery. And then you've got a Shijie branded Tremolo here. You've got hermoid binding, which is really interesting because it's kind of like a yellow pearl. I don't see that often in a guitar. You've got 24 nickel frets that are really polished, very, very nicely done. Rounded fretboard edges, and then one of the stars of the show, obviously you have a beautiful roasted maple neck, and you got a six screw bolt-on neck, and then you've got the back with a nice little contour over here. And you've got your compartment for the battery, the back plate for the tremolo, and the back plate for the electronics, which I'm going to remove and show some pictures of at some point in this video. And then, yeah, let me just make sure I didn't miss anything from the spec sheet here. Okay, so yeah, ebony fretboard. There we go, I missed something. So we got an ebony fretboard, and that roasted neck that I talked about is actually quarter sawn, which is really nice. Yeah, nickel frets. Of course, locking tuners, so 19:1 ratio locking tuners. And I think I've covered all my bases. Shijie brass tremolo, so that means we have a brass block, which I'm going to show. And then this one comes, this one came with this amazing gig bag right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Honestly, a really great, very heavily padded kickback, probably about 1.5 to 2 inches of padding there, which is really nice. I said this one came with a kickback. I don't know if that's still the case. I bought this instrument a couple of months ago, along with another Shijie guitar. By the way, I want to thank Shijie for helping us put this video out there. We got a discount on these guitars, and that's why I'm able to do this. Anyways, but I know inflation has been kind of a thing, and I know some companies have upped their prices and made some adjustments. Now, I did check on the website before posting the video, so the price for the guitar is still $754 shipped to your door if you buy it from the Shijie website. But I didn't see any mention of the back, so I don't know if that was removed or added as an optional purchase, or if it's still being included. Anyways, I think I've covered all the features and specs now, so what I'd like to do is get into some playing samples, use some clean tones, distorted tones, maybe another little jam, and at the end give you my final thoughts and look at the guitar in greater detail. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So now you've heard what the guitar sounds like, you heard the clean tones, dirty tones, and lead tones, and you know what the specifications are, so it's time to talk about whether this is a good buy for the money or not. So this guitar is priced at $754 shipped to your door if you live in the US, so that's $654 for the guitar, $100 shipping from China. It is going straight from there. It got to me relatively quick. I think I got this guitar in about 7 or 8 days after ordering it, and the other one was about 9 or 10, so not too bad considering where it's coming from. And you know, I gotta go back to the features again, right? So for $754, you get a solid quilted maple top, which looks absolutely stunning with this purple burst finish. You get one-piece mahogany body. You get that really nice kind of yellowy perloid binding there, which is certainly a unique feature. You have your electronics. You've got, you know, the versatility of a coil split, and that added boost is nice when you need that extra volume. The pickups might not be to everyone's liking, but I think they sound really well. They are not quite as high output as some of the offerings from like Seymour Duncan, but they're not quite as maybe like a vintage style voice pickup, right? It's fit in the middle. I think they're versatile. They sound good. They get the job done for me. I don't think they're going anywhere. I think I'm definitely going to keep them. Then you've got the tremolo, very good, high quality tremolo. You have that big brass block, which I'm going to post a picture so you can see what that back cavity looks like. And while you're looking at the back cavity, you're going to see those lines are really, really clean. And that's one of the things I like about this guitar is when you look at it in greater detail, everything about it is super clean, really, really well done. Certainly speaks high end, punches way above its price point. Moving up, you've got the neck, and the neck is amazing. You've got an ebony fretboard, you got a really nice roasted maple, you got fantastic fretwork. I mean, the fretwork is really, really good. Some of the best I've seen, certainly in any guitar under $1,000. And you also have the locking tuners at the headstock, which are really nice. They're Shijie branded, but they work really, really good. They feel quality. They don't feel like it's, a cheap out or anything like that. You have a genuine bone nut. Like, all the features are really high end, and the construction is really high end. Speaking of high end construction, take a look at the back plates for the electronics. So you're going to see that all the routing is super clean. You're going to see that nice copper shielding. Everything is really neat, tied together. Just everything about this instrument is high quality. Again, this punches way above its price point. Absolutely incredible instrument. With the coil split, with the boost, with the pickups, the way they're wounded, it's a very versatile instrument. If I have to guess what they were trying to mimic, this looks like some sort of combination between like an Ibanez AZ and maybe a Sir guitar or something like that. I mean, it's certainly kind of out there. Maybe even like some of those Jackson, like it's a jack of all trades kind of guitar. The neck shape is very comfortable. It's a thin C shape. Feels great in the hand. Certainly great for fast runs and all that. So I mean, I think this is a really, really great instrument. It's certainly one of the best guitars that I've ever played for under $1,000. And I would highly, highly recommend that you check these out. I think even if the gig bag is not included anymore, it's still a really, really great deal for what is a really, really great guitar, and certainly one of my favorites now, and I have a lot of them. So yeah, if you're in the market for kind of a do-it-all kind of guitar or a shred guitar or something like that, this might certainly be worth checking out, especially at that price. And when you do get it in your hands, you're going to see the quality is just amazing. It's just top notch. So that's it for my final thoughts. You certainly can go wrong. There's not a lot of options out there I can think that are better or even comparable. But yeah, check out Shijie Guitars. I'll be sure to drop the link in the description so that you can see the models that they have. They also sell these guitars on Reverb, but I've noticed the shipping charge is higher, probably to make up for the Reverb commission fee or whatever. So I would just recommend that you buy direct from them. And that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave me a comment, like, subscribe, do all that YouTube jazz, because it certainly helps the guy out. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care and have a great rest of your day.